What's up, guys? This is Albie from Figure Fight Club. I got Jimmy here from HVX Customs. He did that badass dial for me. He's gonna set it up and he'll talk about it. I'm gonna record him, ask questions, and do all that random stuff. So if you guys want to check him out, I'll have his contact in the link of the video that I put up, and we'll go from there. But he does great work, and you guys will see why I go to him. Tell me what you got over here, man.
Okay, so to start with the alley, you got to have a floor. You got to have a base. So here we go. Everything is magnetized, so your walls will pop right into place.
A lot of magnets.
Yes.
I like it.
Bam, we have the back wall. Fits right on the back, pops right in.
And you can see magnets on the sides there too.
And within the wall, I've got some smaller magnets that are behind the bricks that will hold up some posters you will see a little bit here in a second. Then I have two side walls, and they just slide.
Snap right into place.
Here. Those also have little magnets on the inside.
On the sides.
Yep, so you can hang posters there as well.
See, it's just an angle so we can kind of see on the inside. Okay, cool.
And then here we've got the roof.
Snaps like right in place.
And
it looks
it'll
like.
just snap right down. And let's move the wires. Okay. And we've got a little battery pack here on the top because, boom, you have lights.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
And just because the battery pack looks ugly, made a cool little electrical industrial box, if you want to call it. I don't know what they call it in real life, but
Sits right on top of it.
sits right on top there, so you don't see a battery.
I like how you rusted it over and put the FFC stickers. That's actually really dope.
I almost thought about putting a whole lot of other stickers for like different toy lines.
That
just
would've been
throughout
awesome.
the whole thing. So maybe that's something we can
That's something we could definitely talk
do
about
later
yeah.
on. So you've got the basic wall get up here with the two side walls and the roof. I have two smaller pieces that'll fit on the sides here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also lightly magnetized on the bottom.
That's awesome.
Kind of threw a HVX sticker there on the railing per Obby's request.
You gotta tag your own work. That's why.
All right. And so before we jump to doors, we've got several different posters that he can change out on the walls as he sees fit. Also, we have two different signs that can go up the top, and it just sticks right up, magnetized to the wall.
Oh, so badass.
And then, so you want to change it, and we're not joining the club anymore, but we're doing a figure showcase.
I've never talked about a figure showcase, so this is going to be different.
Pops right up in there.
Amazing.
And so let's just put back join the club, because I think everybody should join the club.
Hashtag join the club.
There you go. And so these cool looking posters here, they will, let's turn on the light. Let's get some light in here. All right, so the posters, I just snap to the sides just because I like that one.
And these are all magnetic, right? The posters are all magnetic?
Yep, everything's magnetic, sticks to the wall on both sides. So there you go. You have just a generic brick wall.
Dude, I love the fact that you could do that. That's just so dope.
Okay, so let's take off these back pieces, and let's say Abby needs a training center for Figure Fight Club. Bam, slide the door in.
Now it's like a little alleyway and with a door with steps. That's awesome.
Get a training center, and then, well, what if you don't want a regular door, but you got a big brute guy that needs to go in or something like that? We have a garage door. Pops right in.
That's amazing, dude. I love the fact that you put the little
Keypad.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier than try to do a door handle.
Yeah.
So you've got this. You can put either door or slide this on over. You slide this in. You have both doors, and you can flip-flop where they go.
Dude, that's Very impressive. That's for sure.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
May there be many a fig stand in that space.
There will be. I promise you that. So, when you did this design for me, excuse me, I had you asked me a lot of questions. I kind of gave you an idea of what I was looking for. And then I just said, kind of wing it.
Yeah.
You have the,
Yeah, you basically
freedom.
asked me for a brick wall. He just said, hey, man, I just need a brick wall for this or that. Can you do me a brick wall? Sure, no problem. So me being me, I go home, and I can't just give him a brick wall because that's too simple. So I reached out, and I was like, hey, what kind of freedom do I have? And like you said, we had already talked, so I knew what you were looking for, and I think we were on the same page. And I said, well, is it okay if I put, like, doors and fences and maybe lights and some signs? And you were just like, yeah, run with it. And so I think I ran with it pretty good.
Oh, dude, you made this amazing.
A couple things I've never done before on a dio with this dio, so I've never made fences before.
And they look great. I mean, the fences actually hit it really well. And again, you did a good paint job with the rusting. The rust looks nice.
Well, it's gotta look rusty and run down a little bit because there's been a lot of action go on here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Never really made anything. This is just made out of plastic. Never really made much like this, which, I mean, that's not too hard, but never made a sign that's just glued on. I mean, you can take the sign off. It doesn't even have to be your training center at this point. It can just be a generic brick wall, building. Cool thing about this is, decide to make this a little bit bigger and expand out and expand beyond. Well, you can add to the sides. Well, these can just move to the side here.
Yep.
And it would be like a little walkway between.
And that's what we kind of talked about, adding more to depth to this to make it look like it's in the city, because I definitely don't like my wall background with a window. So having like another building behind it, and then making like a little alleyway to walk with, I think would be really cool.
I think so too.
And then I can finally utilize like the porta potties I have over here.
There you go.
And then like that trash can over there, so the trash bin.
It will look cool. I mean, you can even stand figures up here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So
even adding ladder to the side going up.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, thinking about it, that's actually a really good idea too. There's a lot of options.
And I wanted you to have the most amount of options you could have, because, if you're using this for certain things, well, not every figure is going to look like that it belongs in an alleyway. You might be using a Mythic Legions figure or a military action force. I mean, just a generic area would kind of make that fit a little more.
Well, the ability to remove everything, right? Sure. I could literally remove the door, remove the garage posters, and then just put like a porta potty or like a trash bin. I just have an alleyway now. Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, this is amazing.
Thank you.
We're gonna talk
Thank you for the opportunity. I had a lot of fun making it, for sure.
Oh, we're definitely gonna extend this. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Some game.
That is awesome. You saw what he did. It's an amazing diorama. So you can find him, HVX Customs Jimmy, where?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I do have a YouTube channel, but there's not much on there. Like anything else you would see on my other pages is basically just in video form on YouTube. There's no like tutorials or anything like that. I get too much into my work to try to like film how I might be doing something. But you can find me at any one of those. Mm-hmm. I've had some people ask me about commissions. I do take commissions, but currently they're closed because I have quite a few already in line to be done. Need to finish those first. Once those will be done, they'll be back open again. I'll be taking commissions selectively. So feel free to hit me up with questions. Even now without the commissions, if you have a question about, hey, this could be something I want possibly in the future, hit me up now. It gives me time to think about it, talk to you about it, see if we're right to work together.
Awesome, dude. Again, amazing work. You could see it from, the diorama he made. Hit him up. He's on Instagram. He's on all the social media, it looks like. So find him out, get to him, and we'll go from there.
Have a kick-ass day.
Take care, guys.